In this video, we will set up for you an account on the linkfluence platform, register an agent for you that gives you access into your LinkedIn account, and basically the first step to make LinkedIn truly yours. So let's head over to app.linkfluence.me. You can go here onto the register tab, punch in your email address and a password, accept as well the terms of use, which basically say that all the data we gather is entirely yours. We cannot even have a look at it. We are just managing it. It's fully encrypted in the database. So the only one who can really read it and use it is you. So we are just managing this data. In case you are from Europe like me and the GDPR might be a big thing for you, let me cut a very long story short. It's possible to use LinkedIn data if you follow certain steps. We implemented it in a correct way on the linkfluence platform, but if you want to have a more depth research or know-how on the GDPR and LinkedIn data, let us know in the comments below. Then we will make an entire video on this, because it's as you can imagine, with a lot of the European legislation, a lengthy topic. So once you fill in this form, accept the term of use, click on register, you will receive an email which you confirm, and afterwards your account is activated. You can come back on the platform and log in. Once you logged in successfully, you can proceed to the Agents tab, click on Add Agent, and now we need a couple of external information, mainly from LinkedIn. First of all, we need the LinkedIn ID to the LinkedIn account we want to connect the platform with. So this will probably be your own account. So you can take, if you don't know it by heart, you can copy and paste the LinkedIn ID. The second part that we need is then the cookie credentials, because cookies is usually the most stable way to connect an external application with your LinkedIn account. In Chrome, you can push the F12 button, go to applications, here on cookies on linkedin.com, scroll down till you see the li_at cookie. Let's copy this value and insert it here. And when you have a LinkedIn premium account like Sales Navigator or HR Recruiter, you also want to copy the value of the li_a cookie, which gives you the possibility to use premium features. Last thing that we need in order to minimize the risk that LinkedIn kicks us out from LinkedIn, we also want to have here the browser information. This is a string that looks something like this. You can get it on a website, for instance, like whatismybrowser.com. Scroll down, and here it should then finally come. Site is a bit weird with a lot of ads and everything, but mainly okay. So here we can finally copy it. You should also select here the right account, LinkedIn account type you want to connect to. In this case, is a Sales Navigator account. The time zone you're in is also important, because the platform really copies while working on LinkedIn for you, a human behavior. So it doesn't work 24 hours a day. If you would do that, LinkedIn would easily understand that this is a machine that is working in the background. So also our agents are following office hours in the time zone that you are located in, which you should select up here. It makes also lunch and coffee breaks in order to make sure that LinkedIn is fine and doesn't kick us off the platform. When you filled in everything accordingly to your liking, you can say create agent, which hopefully works. We are still disconnected, don't worry about that. That will happen in one of the next steps. The information is correctly saved. And in order that we can get started working on n8n, you simply go here on API keys, say generate new API key. Even if this icon might be a bit misleading, copy it, and with this API key we can continue with our setup on n8n. Good. For this, let's head over to n8n.io. If you don't have an account here yet, you can make a trial account. I think it's valid for 14 days, if I'm not mistaken. If not, and this is also one of the reasons why n8n is so popular, you can self-host if you're familiar with Docker, which is definitely worth thinking about because it's, first of all, a great tool, and that's definitely the most cost-efficient option. So yeah, either do the self-hosting version or sign in here for an account. I have done this already, and what we want to do here is then we go here on create credential, say header auth, name this linkfluence, and we want to say in the auth header, when we do afterwards the API calls, we need to set the xAPI key variable, and here we are going to pass our API key and say save. And I have to call it linkfluence 2 because I have already linkfluence 1. And that's it with the setup. We are done and ready to start with our first real n8n linkfluence workflow in the next video.